I guess technically in your backyard at NFL Films, Philadelphia, PA. What do you see about Wentz? What ails him? What's up with him essentially?
Yeah, I think he's fighting it a little bit right now. He has some very, very good plays. The touchdown he threw to Greg Ward last week was really high level mentally, and so you see those plays, which we know he's capable of. But at times he's also a little lost mentally with his recognition, what I call elimination and isolation, meaning eliminating what's not there and isolating what is there within the structure and timing of the play. If you don't do that, you end up playing much too fast physically, and it might seem kind of weird to say this, but when you play fast physically, you end up being slow mentally and you're tentative, and then you leave throws on the field that are there. And when you add in the fact that his poor ball placement, he's missing some routine throws, you've got a struggling quarterback. And all you can do is fight through it. You know, I think it's like a baseball player, Rich. You know, when you're in a hot streak, you could face the best pitcher on the opposing team and the ball still looks like a beach ball. When you're in a slump, you could face the worst pitcher and the ball looks like a BB. You know, you just got to fight through that. He's fighting it right now a little bit.
His mechanics, according to Kurt Warner, have been off for quite some time, is what he said. For years is what Kurt mentioned last Friday when he came on the show. What are you seeing on film, Greg?
I would agree with that, and I think that needs to continually be worked on, and I'm certainly not in the building every day, so I don't know what they do,
right.
But he tends to be an overstrider, and when you overstride, one thing that happens, particularly when you don't have a naturally compact delivery, and he does not have a naturally compact delivery, so when you overstride, you have to rush your upper body to catch up, and he tends to rush his upper body to catch up, and that can lead to the ball sailing and inaccuracy, which we do see at times.
Where do you stand on the concept of sitting somebody for a week to just give them a breather and see what you got in the other kid, like Jalen Hurts? What's your concept on that, Greg?
Normally, I'm not a believer in that. I think you have to work through that. I think that I think you run into more issues than less issues if you do that, particularly in Philadelphia.
That you are an expert on as well. You've had a front row seat to that media market.
I've been here for 41 years at NFL Films, so yes, I have had a front row seat. And my good friend is Ron Jaworski, and I know you know him as well.
Of course.
So I know all about that.
Hey, wasn't John Facenda a local anchor in Philadelphia that the Sables said, let's get him?
I was actually the last person to work with John before he passed away.
Come on. Really?
Yep.
No doubt. What was it like?
Yep.
What was it like working with John?
I'd worked with him prior to that as well, but he had gotten sick. This is probably 83 or 84,
right.
A long time ago. And we had to go to his house because he wasn't doing real well, but he could still narrate. And he was the nicest guy in the world. I mean, those days are over where you had the one guy. He was the Walter Cronkite of. I know I'm aging myself here, Rich, but he was the Walter Cronkite of Philadelphia news.
Absolutely. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.